All right, general solutions versus restricted solutions on the next page. General solutions will be for all angles. So that really means that we're either going to add 360k if we're in degrees, or we're going to add 2 pi k if we're in radians. That ensures that we get all the values around the unit circle, no matter how many times we go around the unit circle. Restricted solutions will usually be they'll usually restrict us between 0 and 360, including 0, not including 360, just so that we're not being redundant. Or if we're in radians, it will go between 0 and 2 pi, same logic. Don't include 0, don't include 2 pi to be redundant. All right. The next 3 problems are all calculator work, and then it really is 6.2. So if you want more practice with this, and I strongly suggest you do the assignment here, the assignment with this section is just going to kind of keep going through a lot of what we did on the first page. And I wanted you to know how to use your calculator as well for this. So solve 7 minus 8 sine x plus 3 equals 10 using your calculator. So write your answers in degree solutions. All right. Don't get overwhelmed. If this looks overwhelming, and the next one, and the next one, they all look overwhelming. So what I want you to do is get the trig function alone. Okay, biggest, most important thing before we even mess with your calculator. So what I'm going to do is, so I have 7 minus 8 sine x plus 3 is equal to 10. I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. So I get negative 8 sine x plus 3 is equal to 3. Once again, still want to get the trig function alone. I'm going to get sine x plus 3 is equal to 3 over negative 8, dividing both sides by negative 8. Okay, and then this is where the math comes in. Okay, we inverse it, so I find out what's on the inside, not very similar to the last problems we just did when we did the a minus 60 or the a minus 25. So I'm going to find what sine inverse of negative 3 over negative 8 is. Okay, and I want to be in degrees, so my calculator's in degree mode. So I'm going to go sine inverse of 3 divided by negative 8. Looks good. All right, negative 22.2 degrees. So we've talked about this a little bit already, so I want to reiterate what this does. This is not really our answer. Use this as a reference angle. So I'm just going to say reference angle 22 degrees. Hold on to that. Now, there's a little bit of thinking we're going to have to do here. So sine is going to be negative. We know this sine is 3 over negative 8. So where is sine negative? Sine's negative in the third and in the fourth quadrant. If the reference angle is 22 degrees, okay, in the third quadrant, we would do 180 plus 22 to get me 202 degrees. 180 plus 20 is 200, plus 2 is 202. Okay, and in the fourth quadrant, we would do 360 minus 22. 360 minus 20 would be 340. 340 minus 2 would be 338. All right, obviously, you have your calculator if you need to. All right, so these are actually the 2 angles we have. I know your calculator did not give you either of them. That's because your calculator does its own thing. So these are the 2 angles that we want. So I'm going to say 202 degrees is equal to x plus 3. And 338 degrees is equal to x plus 3. We'll solve for x. X will equal 202 minus 3 will be 199. And then 338 minus 3 will be 335. Looks good. And then we just want to write our answer as a general degree solution. So I'm going to say 199 degrees plus 360k. 335 degrees plus 360.